5 decades of excellence, hard work, integrity, and passion. 50 RTHS to Ogun State. Remember, you can watch us live on Facebook at Ogun TV and Ogun State Television, on YouTube at OGTV Abeokuta, and on OGTV website www.ogtv.com.ng/live. For the latest news and reports, you can check us on this platform, X at Ogun TV, Instagram at Ogun State Television, or download OGTV app on Apple Store and Google Play Store. And now to the details. Vice President Kashim Shettima has conveyed the condolences of President Bola Tinubu to the government and people of Kwara over the recent killings in Woro and Unkuru communities in Kema local government area. Members of an Islamic sect, Lakurawa, allegedly attacked the two communities on February 3rd, killing many and destroying properties. Shettima, who spoke on behalf of the president during a condolence visit to the state, described this incident as tragic and shocking, noting that the victims were peaceful residents engaged in legitimate livelihood. He said that the affected communities had for centuries practiced peaceful and tolerant forms of Islam, adding that the violence was alien to their history, culture, and religious traditions. Shettima disclosed that the federal government have deployed a battalion of the Nigerian Army to the area, assuring that all necessary measures were being taken to restore peace and security. The federal government has flagged off a nationwide cancer awareness campaign and free cancer screening exercise at the Federal Medical Center FMC Idiaba, Abeokuta. The initiative covers screening for breast, prostate, and cervical cancer. Speaking at the event, the Honorable Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Kunle Salako, said the program underscores the ministry's unwavering commitment to preventive health care, early cancer detection, and the reduction of cancer-related morbidity and mortality among Nigerians. Bumi Adigun completes the story.
Breast, prostate, and cervical cancers remain the leading causes of oncology-related deaths in the country. This is largely due to late detection, which makes treatment both difficult and less effective. Because these diseases often develop silently with few symptoms in the early stages, regular screening has become a critical necessity for survival. In response to this challenge, the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, in collaboration with the Federal Medical Center Abeokuta, has flagged off a nationwide awareness and free cancer screening exercise.
We sincerely commend and appreciate the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare for this laudable initiative, which clearly underscores the unwavering commitment of the federal government under the able leadership of President Bola Tinubu to reducing the burden of non-communicable diseases, particularly cancer, through prevention, early detection, and timely intervention.
The Honorable Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Kunle Salako, urged the public to take full advantage of this window. He noted that the federal government is targeting over 6,000 beneficiaries in this phase of the intervention.
For this particular exercise, we are targeting to screen and provide treatment for those who are found to be positive for 1,000 people, either for cancer of the prostate for men, cancer of the cervix for women, or cancer of the breast. This is basically for asymptomatic people. It's not people who have been diagnosed of cancer before. You know, it's different, because if you not make that clear, some people say they've been diagnosed before and minister has promised them free treatment. There's a separate initiative for those who have been diagnosed already. This one is for people who are asymptomatic, who we now pick through these screening processes at the early stage. So we will provide the screening, and those who are positive will also provide the treatment that they need.
Goodwill messages from invited guests echoed the same sentiment, commending the government for the initiative while advocating for more frequent programs to bridge the gap in healthcare access.
This program is not just timely, it is life-saving. We do know that in Nigeria, cancer new cases, we have about 120,000 on an annual basis. And these are not just numbers. They represent mothers, they represent fathers, sisters, brothers, and breadwinners in our community.
As the exercise continues at the Federal Medical Center Idiaba, the message remains clear. Cancer is not a death sentence if detected early. By providing these screenings free of charge, the federal government is not just offering medical tests, but a vital lifeline to thousands of Nigerians who might otherwise be left behind. Bumi Adigun, OGTV News.
And moving away from that story, as the festivities for the Ogun State Golden Jubilee continue, the Abeokuta local government has marked the 50th anniversary with a landmark project. The council chairman, Lanre Oyebolashodepo, has commissioned a new e-library to boost digital literacy in the area. Bumi Adigun again was at the dual event celebration and filed this report.
The glory of God and service of mankind.
It was a double celebration in Abeokuta North local government as the local government joined the rest of the Gateway State to mark its historic 50th anniversary. To immortalize the milestone, the council chairman, Honorable Lanre Oyebolashodepo, officially commissioned a modern e-library at the Baptist Primary School, Itayalode.
In fact, to God be the glory. The Amaka president have promised to help us to buy forms for our learners that are parents that are not able to purchase common entrance form for them, and again to extend the hand of that solar panel from the library to the office of the HM.
The facility is designed to serve both pupils and the wider community, bridging the digital divide and fostering a culture of research and modern learning.
So this project again is signposting that we have to continue to go back to the things that makes education. It's beyond just the hours of being in the classroom. Students need to have a place where they can always come to, conducive enough for them to be able to on their own do self-reading and self-tutoring.
This project was made possible through a strategic partnership with Aftergods Art Incorporation and the 1994 to 1999 set of the Association of Mass Communication Students, Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Ojeri Abeokuta.
That there is a need to do a form of project that we call legacy project. And in doing the legacy project, we look at ourselves. We have a mantra that is called "We are better together." Better together, we understand that to mean that if any of us is in any project, we want to support them.
Following the commissioning, the chairman and his team proceeded to Oriominoke Shokuri, where a jubilant crowd of party faithful and residents had gathered. The local government celebration mirrored simultaneous events held across the state to mark the Golden Jubilee.
Three things are going to happen very quickly in a few months from now. Like I said, it's going to be first of first. We are going to be launching our transport scheme, and that is going to have a combination of CNG and of course e-mobility, and that is going to be rolling out quite very soon. We're going to put out the adverts for people to they have to be Abeokuta North indigenes anyway or residents, and they have to show proof that they are part of that, and so they will have the opportunity to be part of that scheme.
For the people of Abeokuta North, the Golden Jubilee is not just a reflection on 50 years of history, but a stepping stone toward a more digitally inclusive and united future. Bumi Adigun, OGTV News.
As Ogun State marks its Golden Jubilee, the story of 50 years of progress finds powerful expression in Shagamu local government area, where history, industry, and the resilience of the people converge. In an atmosphere charged with excitement and reflection, residents have gathered not just to celebrate the past, but to affirm Shagamu's enduring role in shaping the economic heartbeat of the Gateway State. Morenikeji Shobaluju has the details.
From its rich cultural roots to its strategic industrial advantage, Shagamu local government area stands tall as one of the Ogun State's strongest pillar of growth. As Ogun State marks its golden jubilee, the people of Shagamu, both old and young, artisans and industrialists, have gathered to reflect on decades of steady transformation and economic relevance. Speaking at the event, the local government chairman, Ogbeni Jubiru Olashile Odulate, reaffirmed Shagamu's commitment to grassroots development and sustainable economic growth, aligning local efforts with Ogun State broader vision.
Shagamu local government is proud to be part of this historic journey. From our rich cultural heritage to our contributions in commerce, education, and human capital development.
Also in attendance, the former Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Muyiwa Oladipo, Commissioner for Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs, Honorable Olufumilayo Efuakpe, and the member representing Remo North, Ikene and Shagamu Federal Constituency, Honorable Adeshola Yola Elegbeji, emphasized that beyond factories and highways, Shagamu's story is one of unity, pride, and industrious people.
Without doubt, one thing has held everyone of us here, stay together, that's unity. And of course, it's been a peaceful state.
The one way we will bring all our people from the local government to the state, and we want everybody to be a part of this celebration. We want to even appreciate our people for standing by us, because a lot of these projects are built by their parties, and that is why we want them to be part of this celebration. 2 years ago, there was just a road coming from Lagos to Ikorodu, Shagamu. But if you stand here now, you can see that we are crisscrossed by a network of roads. And in the last 6 years of the Dapo Abiodun administration, we are really seeing further development, both in security. We are very peaceful state. We are one of the most peaceful states in the country, and that is no mean.
Residents, as well as some past chairmen, attest that the impact of the local government is visible not only in infrastructure and commerce, but in improved livelihoods.
For administration or a geographical location within the last 50 years, and you look at the development stride that has happened, have occurred, and are still going on. So I think it was celebrated. So since the creation of Ogun State in 1976, there's no doubt that the development has been so wonderful.
Adding royal perspective, the Akaribo and paramount ruler of Remoland, Oba Babatunde Ajayi, described Shagamu as a testament to vision, strategic location, and collective efforts that honors the past, embracing the present, and confidently stepping into the future.
We never had this so good, and I just hope that we will continue. The achievement is marvelous, and I'm so grateful to all those concerned.
Highlight of the event was the raffle draw, which gave the people a sense of belonging, as many lucky winners went home with gifts ranging from deep freezer, iron, standing fan, and 20 kg bag of rice, among other items. Morenikeji Shobaluju, OGTV News.
Still in the art of celebration, the Ijebu local government joined other parts of Ogun State to celebrate the state's 50th anniversary, with the council chairman describing the area as a future agricultural and industrial hub of the state. Honorable Bolaji Oluwaseun Odusoya stated this during a ceremony organized to mark the 50th years of Ogun State's creation. Details of the report are in this package.
According to Honorable Odusoya, the local government is richly blessed with vast farmland, a major advantage which, he said, has also encouraged establishment of several institutions of learning within the area.
Kudos to our Excellency, the Governor of the State, trying to make sure that all our local government have a little bit of life.
Speaking at the event, a former deputy governor in the state and senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Adegbenga Kaka, urged indigents and residents of Ijebu North to unite and work collectively towards the development of the local government.
We must live up to expectation to project the Renew Hope agenda. We must collaborate for the good of Ijebu North local government area.
Other notable speakers at the celebration included Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokunbo Talabi, Honorable Tele Ogunjobi, Finance Director at the Southwest Development Commission, and Dr. Babatunde Ipaye, former Commissioner for Health in the state, and a consultant to the World Health Organization, the World Bank, and the UNICEF.
Stakeholders, political leaders, and eminent personalities led by the member representing Ifo Ewekoro Federal Constituency have passed a vote of confidence on President Bola Tinubu, Prince Dakwa Abiodun-led government in Ogun State, and the Honorable Sikiru Adisa administration in the council area. This was part of the outcomes of the celebration of the 50 years of the celebration of Ogun State and the council area. Details are in this package.
The commemoration of the 50 years of the creation of Ogun State in Ewekoro local government was more than a celebration, but an opportunity to show appreciation to the Prince Dakwa Abiodun-led government in Ogun State for the numerous landmark projects being hosted by the community. Oluwafitori Oba Abdulfatai Akamo says Ewekoro can now boast of 4 different legacy projects that have changed the narrative of several communities in the council area, while describing Honorable Sikiru Adisa as the best choice for the local government at this time.
Ogun State has gone beyond expectation. As of today, the governor, the incumbent governor of the state, has only driven the state at 50. We have Dangote cement plant in Ewekoro. At 50, the Lagos old Lagos has been under construction.
The council chairman expresses the delight of the local government in celebrating with the state having been well positioned to serve as a major contributor to the economy of the state and the development so far witnessed.
As we are making the golden jubilee of Ogun State today, I am delighted to also celebrate the Ewekoro local government area. This local government has contributed immensely to Ogun State development, by extension to the economic growth of Nigeria.
Earlier in our welcome address, Vice Chairman of Ewekoro local government, represented by the head of local government administration, says it is noteworthy that Ogun is one of the pivotal states playing key roles in the economic growth and progress of the state.
I enjoy to appreciate our local governor, Prince Dakwa Abiodun, for his efforts in turning the state to an endurable. I equally enjoy to consider your support for the administration of Honorable Sikiru Adisa and Eshio.
There were good messages from other dignitaries and leaders who gathered for the celebration, while cultural displays and musical performances were used to spice up the occasion.
For local government has joined the rest of the state in celebrating Ogun at 50 with varieties of events to put smiles on the faces of residents of the council area. The chairman of Ifo local government, Honorable Idris Olalekan Kushimo, appreciated the Prince Dakwa Abiodun-led administration for extending the dividends of democracy to the grassroots. Doyinsola Okunbadewa has the details.
Ogun State at 50 celebration kick-started on Tuesday, the 3rd of February 2026, with interfaith praise and prayer session. It was wrapped up on Friday, 6th of February, with the celebration at the grassroots, leading to all the 20 local governments in Ogun State celebrating the anniversary in each local government area headquarters. local government. The celebration witnessed a large turnout of people who confessed their love for the Prince Dapo Abiodun-led administration, especially with the massive infrastructure put in place by his administration. The chairman, Ifo local government, Idris Olalikon Ushimo, gave kudos to the Dapo Abiodun-led administration for allowing the people at the grassroots enjoy dividends of democracy.
So that gbogbo ẹ̀ máa bára wọn. So wọ́n fẹ́ máa túbọ̀ fàdúrà ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ túbọ̀ máa bá wa fi ìṣòro tẹ̀sí ń bá wa fi lọ kẹ́ máa bá wa fi lọ pé kọ́lọ̀ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ká gbélé ní èbúdé ògo. Mo fẹ́ kọ́ sí mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn leaders wa wọ́n ṣe fún support wọn. Mo lè kí gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ọdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín àá máa rí yín bá.
The colorful events showcased a different cultural display and raffle draw, where the people of the local government area went home with different kind of gifts, like the freezer, stand fan, and many more.
And the train moved to Adodwata local government area of Ogun State, and they have assured of more rehabilitation and construction of roads in the area. The executive chairman, Honorable Wasiu Lawa, made the assurance during the celebration of the 50th anniversary of creation of Ogun State. Kunle Ibe covered the celebration held at the local government secretariat. Details of his report are presented in this package.
The people of Adodwata local government area of Ogun State have joined their counterparts across the state to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the creation of the state. In view of this, the people of Adodwata local government turned out in their large number to celebrate the achievement recorded in the 5 decades of the creation of the state. Speaking at the event, the council chairman, Honorable Wasiu Lawal, appreciates the state governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun's leadership qualities in steering the ship of the state, particularly in the areas of infrastructure, education, and healthcare delivery system.
The governor has been supporting us to make sure that the yearning of the local government citizens is being catered for. A governor that so much believes in project that is impactful to the citizenry. If you put any project that comes to him, he will ask you what is the impact of that project to the masses. That is the first question he will ask you. And that is why all the projects we are doing, we always ensure that it's project that is meaningful to the masses yearning.
In their goodwill messages, past chairmen, leaders and clerics of the local government area enjoin residents to continue to love one another and remain united towards the development of the state.
On a Tuesday and come back on a Thursday with the same thing. That is commendable.
Earlier in his welcome address, the secretary to the local government, who doubles as the chairman planning committee of the celebration, Mr. Mohammed Ogabi, stated that 50 years is a significant milestone and appreciated the foundation laid by the state founding fathers. The event was witnessed by the former deputy governor of the state, Prince Segun Adeshegun, and other dignitaries.
And away from that story, it was an atmosphere of deep reflection, prayers, and heartfelt tribute as member of the editorial team of the Ogun State House of Assembly paid a condolence visit and held a service of songs in honor of their retired colleague, Princess Akewomi Uraola. The service of songs, which took place at a residence in Elega Housing Estate of Belkuta, Ogun State, drew colleagues, family members, friends, and well-wishers who gathered to celebrate a life of dedication, professionalism, professionalism and service to the state. Toyin Ogudekwe's report is presented in this package. We'll bring you details of that report later. And moving on to the foreign scene, Ghana and Zambia have agreed to abolish visa requirement for each other's citizens, marking a major step towards closer regional integration and easier cross-border movement. Also, New Zealand will increase its adult minimum wage from April 2026, lifting hourly pay for workers nationwide following the government's annual minimum wage review. Sit back as we bring to you details of this and more stories on the Foreign News Recap this week.
Domestic flight operated by the national flag carrier Soudanir took off on Sunday morning from